Appreciate you guys for pulling up. I'm your host, Gab Bose. We back with another one. We got the real reasons teens think it's okay to disrespect police. Not sure if it's just teens. Let's get right into it.
Force me. I got my own manners.
Don't rush up on my kids.
You ain't gotta force me. I got my own manners.
Don't rush up on my kids. And don't rush at nothing that y'all don't pay for. You know you can't do that. By law. You wasn't supposed to go in my house at all.
We never did.
On August 17th, 2022, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to a report of shots fired.
Man, what's going on?
We dealing with the Shaquanas today. The Shaquishas.
I'm good. What happened? Hold up. You're limping, man. Slow down. What's going on? Hold up.
I don't know.
Hang on a second. What's going on? What happened?
I don't know. I got to get my car.
Oh, we got some D-Techs in the building. Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. It's all right. I don't know.
Bro. Okay. Patting you down, bro.
I ain't got nothing.
Don't walk off.
I ain't got
Sir,
nothing.
sir, stop.
I got to go to my car.
Stop, man.
Hold up. Relax.
Listen, calm down. It's okay. We're not saying you did nothing, all right? We got gunfire. We got people pointing to you saying somebody was probably coming after you. We got to figure out what's going on.
You okay? You need to be in the car with me?
I got to get my mama car.
Where's
We'll get there
it?
in a moment. We'll get there in a moment.
Right there at the next door to Ebony house. Joe, go get that car. The keys in it.
Go get the car for 34th Street.
What's going on? You were in the area. What'd you hear?
I just heard the gunshots.
When?
Just now. Hello?
Do me a favor. Just relax. Here, lean up against this car. Relax for a minute. Right over here. Just lean up against it. What's going on? You gotta know something. You gotta know,
I don't know, bro.
Bro, stop asking him.
Just heard the shots.
What'd you see when you heard the shots?
Shit, it was just me with females.
Females?
And
Where?
3 little dudes. I don't even know.
You said little dudes, like kids?
Little dudes.
Teenagers?
Yeah.
What'd they look like?
I don't know. They ran on the side of the house. I don't know.
What house?
On
From where?
right there.
They ran up and around that way?
I wouldn't take him for face value, bro. Clearly, you don't want to talk.
Which way they go?
They went that way, towards the projects.
Towards 34, be advised, the suspects may have run towards.
The man appeared quite standoffish and was reluctant to provide much information beyond a certain point.
I would have gave up on him.
While he didn't offer a description of the teens, another witness reported seeing one teen wearing a white shirt and black pants, and the other shirtless. Using the details from both sources, officers followed up and investigated the location where the man indicated the teens had fled.
So he got jumped by some kids?
He just got his shirt off. What's wrong?
Yeah, if he matched the description, someone we're looking for. Give me a second.
He matched the description. That's my son. He wouldn't leave.
Okay.
What's his name? Because we ain't got no reason to run from nobody. What you mean?
And, bro, no one said you're running. I'm Officer Stevenson. How you doing, man? I'm Officer Stevenson. That's it.
What's up?
Hey, so I got a call. We got some gun discharge over here. All I got is a black male, no shirt, walking this
He
way.
just took the shirt off.
In the car, just got out the car.
I believe you, 100%. I was told this by somebody else. Okay. So if Mom's willing to, I'll get her statement and her information and yours, and that'll be it.
While the officer was running their information in the system, the other teenager, allegedly involved in firing the weapon, arrived at the scene. When officers attempted to question him,
Crash
chaos
house, bro.
erupted.
Hey, my man.
Let me get your name too as well, man.
No, back up. You ain't asking me shit. What am I doing?
This shit is so crazy how like we got the youth out here with fucking guns and shit. And it's like, as a grown man, I'm not even afraid. Like, I'll be damned if I ever get caught being afraid of a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown. Kids are dumb. Like, they're kids at the end of the day, right? Like, you would think with the way the circle of life works, kids respect adults. Not in this era, bro. Not in this era. Like, you see it all the time, whether it's like kids seeing their favorite athletes. People troll, kids troll now. It's just cool to be disrespectful. It's cool to be standoffish. Like, a kid with a gun is dangerous because a kid with a gun is just a dummy, bro. Like, you know, you can't trust kids with guns because you just, they're just so unpredictable. Unpredictable because even in the situation where they got a weapon on them, they probably feel cool. They probably feel like they're in the in crowd, but they don't understand the consequences that come with discharging that gun. You know what I mean? Especially the ones that hang around, the ones that are gun toting and decide like, oh, you about to go rob somebody? Let me pull up with you. Not realizing that, yo, if your man's killed somebody, you doing life with him. You getting hit with that murder charge with him. So it's like, even when you dealing with kids, it's just, This world is just so crazy, man. We got these fucking kids with guns and shit out here.
He do not need to be.
This is smack dab in the boondocks.
We just gave the name, that's it. We just got the name. Where's his mom? Where's his mom?
Y'all think she inspired by Sexy Red?
I'm his sister. I'm his adult.
Where's his mom?
No, I'm the parent. That's him.
No.
Yeah, I'm the parent. That's him. You ain't got to talk to him. You ain't even got to school.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all messing with me because I'm black.
Man, go in the house class before I turn up. For real, go in the house before I turn up. And I'm going to be leaving in the police car. I promise you that.
Hey, go back.
Girl, you don't have no control over shit. What are you talking about?
Look, they try to be no
What third world country are these kids growing up in?
What are you doing? What you doing?
You following a cop?
My man. You can stop. Come on.
Don't touch me.
Bro.
Don't touch me.
Scene with 23.
Don't touch me. Back up, y'all.
Don't touch my present. Don't touch my You ain't got no reason to even be out here. Your mama not even home.
Move out of the way.
No, I just told you he got shit to do. My brother just came out of the house. You're not talking to him. You're not talking to him. I'm his parent. I'm his guardian. Don't talk to him.
It doesn't matter.
Be a child. Don't talk to him.
You tried that earlier today. It didn't work with the BOE. It's not going to work with us.
Where's your parents? Detain her. Get her identified. And get her over here towards the car.
Relax. Relax.
You're just being detained.
Just being detained.
You're just being detained.
Relax. Relax.
That's all. You're not going to jail. You're being detained.
I ain't gonna fault her for defending her brother, but he is a little extra with it, though. You know what I mean? These cops ain't even on some aggressive shit. Prototypical born in the hood, don't fuck with the police, which is fine. It is what it is. It's regular culture. But now that you detained, how you helping your brother? You in cuffs now. How you helping your brother?
Just put it.
Hey, cuz, what the f*** you doing? Why they be mad handling me?
Pushing around on me.
I ain't pushing around you. I'm trying to check my face. You got me f***ed up. Yo.
23, the bond are going to use that.
Take a seat, man. Go on timeout.
Please.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to say please.
Please take a. Please. Sit down.
You ain't got to force me. I got my own manners.
I've been asking you. I said please, and you won't move. So please
I don't got to
take a
move
seat.
when you want me
Yes,
to.
you will.
Please.
I ain't got to move when you want me
do.
to. No, I don't.
Please.
I don't.
Please take a seat because I don't want to do this today.
All right, but stop trying to push me in this shit.
I'm not
I can
pushing
sit down
you.
by
Then
myself.
sit down.
Let me go then.
No.
No, I ain't sitting down. You're going to have to sit me
Oh,
down
I'm
yourself.
upset.
I promise you that.
I really don't want to do this.
You don't
Just sit
do
down.
it. Then you won't have to. I
Just sit
promise
down.
you that you're going to have to.
Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down.
I mean, she asked for it.
25. Start me with supervisor.
She just resisted. Miss, how old is she?
Mom, I got that on report.
She's got obstruction already.
Yeah,
End up in jail.
Calm down before you go to jail.
Did she kick you?
Man, no,
kick you?
because what they had no right questioning that man in.
What's her name?
He had the shit to do with that shit or nothing.
I'm just a neighbor.
Okay, I need you to leave out of here then if you're a
Okay,
neighbor.
well, I'm waiting on her mama. Her
Okay.
mama.
That's my sister. I
You can wait your mom for her mom over there.
23 to bond or any of the units. That subject, white shirt, came back outside.
Man, I just get bit by mosquitoes, son.
All right, hold on. Man, all we're trying to do is get his information, get him ID. That's all we're trying to do.
That's a minor.
That's it. Minor or not, I can still identify him.
Well, his mom on the way.
And that don't make a difference unless I'm asking him questions that could incriminate him. Asking him who he is doesn't incriminate anybody. That's not how that works. If you have a law degree, then come talk to me.
Huh?
What's your name?
I don't know. I don't speak English.
You need to get in the house.
That seemed pretty good English to me.
He out here playing.
Yeah, who raised cuz, bro? Oh my god.
Dave, sit your time.
But listen, you still supposed to stay your ass in the house.
Hold on.
Now you got to get in now.
What y'all touching me
You're
for?
getting detained now since you don't want to ID yourself.
All right, but y'all just detained
Y'all
right
touching me for?
You're being detained, I already told you.
How you gonna arrest them after not getting arrested?
Detained, not arrested.
And you need to shut the f*** up.
Yeah, and you could just tell, bro. These kids, the apple don't fall far from the tree, son. All they baby mothers, no, not even baby mothers. All they mothers are just ratchet, loud, no communication skills, just ghetto. Don't know how to diffuse a situation. Only know how to make the shit worse. And then you got these kids being raised in the streets. Cause odds are there's no father figure in the crib. Look at these women. Look at these women, bro. Ain't nobody trying to sit there and commit to any of these. I mean, we seen the domino effect get displayed right in front of us. We got women in broken homes, ghetto, ratchet, emotional as hell, raising these kids, letting the streets raise these kids. Like, look at the front of your property. It just gives off hood, son. And now you got these kids talking to the police, not knowing anything about laws, not knowing anything about how to defuse the situation, walking into an arrest. Like, what are we watching right now, bro? It's the Boondocks.
Ma'am, he's being detained because he failed to identify himself.
Look, like shorty holding a baby, want to get into a shouting match with another chick, cursing, and you got your kid right there. Like, the kids grow up normalizing this shit, thinking this is how you talk to people. You know what I mean? It's okay to have an anger tantrum, because that ain't gonna happen till your ass get popped type shit. You know what I mean?
Look, bro, why you batting me down, though, bro?
You gotta make sure ain't no narcotics.
I ain't even
or
do
nothing
nothing
like
because
that,
they still trying to figure out my name, and I won't tell them my name.
That right there, he's got to give us his name.
I don't care about
You're required by
that,
law
brother.
to.
I'm tripping.
You're required to, man.
I don't got to tell y'all shit. I know my rights, brother. You tripping.
Your rights are one thing, but
Typically, they don't know their rights. I promise you, he don't know his routes. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you, he don't know his rights, man.
If he won't give us his info, let's at least try to get mom's info to give her a call. Unscrew this.
I can't wait till mom pull up. Mama weave is either blue,
The neighbors
red,
reached out to the
pink.
mother of the two detained teenagers, and she was quite upset upon hearing the news.
Ma'am, this is Detective Bond with the Savannah Police Department. Are you close by, ma'am? You're on. Your son matched the description of someone that we had just a couple of blocks from here and did not want to identify himself, tried to run. I'm assuming this is his sister over here as well. Ma'am, I get that they may have bad experiences, but when somebody matches the description of something that we were given, especially in close proximity and close time frame for what we had, they can't just up and run whenever we make a stop.
Savannah.
That's why I was trying to get them to understand, but your son
Savannah.
right now is detained due to failure to identify. Okay. Ma'am.
Hey you, don't take Sean to the jail.
We're not taking anybody to jail right now, my buddy. It's okay. Okay? But, man, he still is not free to walk away. He is still not free to not identify himself. And we do need to get his information. We need to get your daughter's information as well. Can you help me out with their information? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mom is pissed. Mom is pissed, but she is on the way.
She was over here.
She said she's almost here.
The mother arrived a few minutes later.
Why y'all knock on my door?
Okay.
I didn't knock on your door. That's finished. The key
right.
outside.
Okay, Bonnie.
What's his name?
All right, so
I was off. Now, I mean, I was going red, pink, blue. You know what I mean? I was off with the weave. It is what it is. But of course, you're going to pull up with the bonnet. You know what I mean? Of course, you're going to pull up with the Dewey.
what we got?
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't rush into shit. Y'all don't pay for shit. Don't rush into the house and grab nothing that belonged to me. If it was a problem, you should have asked one of my neighbors. Let my neighbors call me, and I would have came over here with no problem. Don't rush up on my kids. And don't rush at nothing that y'all don't pay for. You know you can't do that by law. You wasn't supposed to go in my house at all.
We never did.
Man,
He came back out.
I got the video of all that
Number
shit.
one.
I swear to
Number
God,
two,
I'll tell you all this shit.
we had a shots fired incident really close by. Your son matches the description along with somebody else. The other guy wound up stopping and cooperating and giving us his info. We needed to talk to your son and get his info and get your info.
Her body reaction to her, to the cop basically saying, yo, there were like shots reported firing, and there was a description that matched her son. Like, she's not even like objecting. You know what I mean? Like, a good mother would be like, my kid? No way type shit. Sometimes parents are delusional, but like, typically you'd be like, hold on, if you know your kid and you know the shit that he into, you're probably gonna sit there and be quiet. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking at him like she's not really surprised, but she's mad that like they're here. You know, like most people are. Like when the police are involved and you ain't call them, they're always gonna be mad at the police, even though they're just regular people doing their jobs. Some of them are dirty, but in this context, it's like, yo, look at her body reaction to hearing that your son is involved in possibly a gun charge.
Your son matches the description along with somebody else. The other guy wound up stopping and cooperating and giving us his info. We needed to talk to your son and get his info and get your info. And
What you need my information
is this
for?
your, because we're
Both
talking
of
to your
them
son.
are mine, and you got them in a car for what?
Because she was trying to help him run away. She was trying to prevent us from talking to him. She was trying to prevent.
She's the guardian when I'm not here.
Doesn't matter. She does not have that right to prevent us from talking
So
to him.
if I have a problem with you guys because you guys have literally picked on me, one of you guys have literally been standing in my doorway. I'm standing in my door and minding my business, and one of your officers pull out a gun on me, turn around, and another officer body slam. You think I'm not gonna run from all y'all?
I don't know nothing about what happened with that. What I'm saying is that your son matched the description that we were given of a serious incident. So yes, we had to stop him. When we find somebody matching that description, ma'am, they are not just free to go.
Let them out the car.
You know, we need to get their information first.
No, you can let them out the car.
No,
They're
ma'am.
not gonna give you the information because I don't trust y'all.
That's not how that works, ma'am. We have got to get their information. We've got to get everything taken care of. Can you
Ask
please
Stevenson
just
my
help us out?
information. Stevenson know all my kids.
We also need their information.
He knows all of their information.
Okay, hang on.
He knows the cop by his first name, so he been here.
How old is she?
Why?
We need to know how old she is, ma'am.
She's of legal age to have a right to with his say so when I'm not here.
That's not what I'm asking for. Is she?
I'm seeing
is she
18
old?
to 18 to
17
20.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and get the paperwork started for misdemeanor adult 1095 on the obstruction. So that way we can get her identified and then we can get her out of here. And then she'll just have her time in court.
Have her time in court for what?
Obstruction.
What is obstruction? How is that obstruction if she's checking on her brother?
Preventing us from talking to him,
He's not
helping
going
him
to
get
talk
away.
to you.
We still need to identify him. She
Okay.
physically barred us from being able to figure stuff out. And then she also was refusing to identify herself when she was detained because of how she was
If she
behaving.
says that's my brother, it should have been in discussion. Then you should have
is
said,
not.
okay, well this is the situation, and explain something to her. She's going to be protected.
She
about
was
this.
she was out here when we explained everything to her about what happened.
No, I'm gonna let my turn out of this car. Fast, bruh.
Can we get her name and her date of birth so we can...
No, because y'all not about to lock my child up for some bullshit.
Right now, it's a
no.
misdemeanor. She's not going to jail. No, she keeps trying to break my window, then we're looking at something different.
A misdemeanor for what? It's not obstruction. It's not obstruction
and
if I
disorderly
step
conduct.
in. But if I step in and I'm the parent and I'll be like, oh, this, and that, and I push my child out the way.
If you're physically touching an officer to get him out of the way, to stop him, yes.
So
it is
you mean to
obstruction.
tell me if you're this close and I step in and
No.
I do this,
First
and push
off,
my
don't
child.
do that. Don't do that. I get you were trying to
Are you Miss
explain,
Holman?
but don't do that.
Is that
Yes.
your name? Okay.
Okay.
Yukara? Did I pronounce that right?
Close enough.
But when she does that, yes, it is obstruction. Especially since always.
Since when? 'Cause
Whenever somebody hinders us from completing our investigation.
You gotta love the people that don't know anything about the law at all. Want to question, since when did things change? woman, you never knew what things were in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your perception. God, man, how many times do I got to say this reacting to these videos, bro? People mistake their perception for reality. It's not always the truth. Just because you feel like life should operate a certain way doesn't mean it actually does. Especially when you're ignorant to how life actually operates. What are you talking about? Since when?
Since always.
Since when?
Whenever
Since
somebody
always.
prevents us from completing our investigation,
Like,
that's obstruction.
Since always,
They
woman.
hinder us. That is obstruction. She physically hindered. She didn't just like say like, oh no, somebody's not here, and then we have to go and look for somebody else. She physically hindered, as well as yelling and screaming about how we're gonna have to take her to jail and how she's gonna mess somebody up today. She did it. We tried to get her over here. We tried to just detain her, sit her in the car. She wants to resist sitting in the car. I don't know why.
Yes. Okay, so this is what I'm not understanding. The same example I just gave you, I have done that plenty of times. So I'm not understanding how is that obstruction. As a matter of fact, I have uncles that work for you all, and I've done it to them. I have done it to officers that came out here. I get right in the middle and push and do just like this. So how was that obstruction? And nobody
but I guarantee you never touch me.
I don't even know you.
I know you don't. I know you don't. Hopefully.
I seen you this morning with the bullshit,
with the bus,
and that's why I came and got them dead.
Right. But she was doing the same thing then. She was trying to identify as their parent. Not as their sister, as their parent, as their guardian.
Well, technically...
I get that she's babysitting, and I get that she's old enough to watch them when you're gone. I 100% get that. But with BOE and with us, when it comes to juveniles, we need their parent. Not their brother and sister that's of the age, not their babysitter, their parent.
Oh, because I was told they can talk to her if I'm not around because she's on his paperwork.
As a legal guardian. If she provided that paperwork as a legal guardian, that's great.
No, I just know she's on all the paperwork for them to like emergency contacts.
It doesn't even matter. She wasn't cooperating in the first place. So even if it came down to paperwork, Shorty was even trying to give her name up. She's not even under arrest. She wasn't cooperating at all. You're just getting in the way. They're trying to investigate the younger kid to see if he was involved in the gun shit. She's the guardian, cool, but she's not cooperating at all as a guardian. This is who you have being a guardian to your kid. So when the police come, she makes sure that she gets arrested and so does your kid. That's who you want watching your child. That's the influence. That's your definition of a guardian. Shit is just stupid, bro.
He's on the paperwork.
Emergency contact is still different. It's still different. I could put you as my emergency contact.
Oh no, but I mean, like, she literally goes to the school if I can't make it. If they have parent-teacher meetings, her and my son are on their paperwork to do anything.
Well, that's what BOE was saying today, and it's the same.
He's not the parent of your son. She shouldn't be going to PTAs.
I get that she's babysitting. Now, if it was just a question of like somebody was like, hey, can you check on these kids? Their mom's not there, and we knocked on the door and we saw her there, and nothing was going on. Of course, that's fine. That's no problem at all, because she's able to watch them. She's legally able to watch them. She's of age. She's of sound mind. But when she identifies as a parent, that's different. When it comes to this, when it comes to investigations, and we have to deal with actual parents and guardians, we have to deal with actual parents and guardians, not brothers and sisters, even if they are of age. If she was 42, we still would need you to deal with the kids.
Well, that's different, because last time they were talking to her, and she called me and said I pulled up. So that's why I'm confused about everything.
You're talking about this morning?
No, period. If I'm not here and something's happening, and I get a phone call to come see what's going on, they're talking to her. So I'm confused.
Well, I don't know why, because she inserts herself into it. This morning, she came up. I don't know where she came from. She came up and was saying that she was the parent and guardian and trying to pull
because that's how she's listed.
She's not listed as a parent.
Well, she's not listed as a parent, but she's listed as the guardian.
We were looking for a parent. We tried to calm her down. We were trying to calm her down today. We didn't want to put her in cuffs.
She's going to do that. Like I tried to explain to detectives. She has 4 encounters. One was when she was in school. She's walking down the street. I guess something happened at one of the stores over there in Garden City. She just got to school. I'm literally on the phone with her, talking to her. Whatever happened, she didn't have nothing to do with it, and she was walking down the street. Officers came up and she said, well, I don't know what's going on back there. I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm going home. She stopped to pick me up. They grabbed her, picked her up, and body slammed her, and then turned around and put her back. She was out here and the incident happened, and she was just standing there. They told her, she was like, well, I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm just standing here. Officer grabbed her again and pushed her up against the barbell, so she had bruises and stuff on her face. So at this point, she didn't trust anybody. With him, he literally standing in between.
I mean, it's so easy to create this victim narrative when it comes to like women, and I guess we gotta be sensitive if the police violated her freedom or rights or whatever and just manhandled her. But like from what we saw on camera, this chick is a bull in the china shop, son. She's aggressive as hell. She's confrontational as fuck. She's loud. She's combative. She was not cooperating at all. For someone that's a guardian, you would think that'd be some level of cooperation. So I hear your story, ma'am. We all hear it. But how much of us are really buying that, oh, the police just manhandled her and, you know, she wasn't looking for it?
My screen door and my door, and one of your officers took and did like this, and then she pulled a gun out and cocked it back at my child. And he's standing in his own damn doorway because he was standing like this.
Officers wouldn't cock around.
She did, because I said something to Stalker, because I told Stalker to make her take off her shit, because I wanted to whoop her ass. And she was just like, I'm sorry, I thought, don't think. He's in his doorway. If he's standing like this, and he's in his doorway, what did you have to do that for?
Okay.
If you're too scared, then you don't need to be out here.
Well, like I said, I don't know the experiences before, but those ones, you said somebody came up to her. This one, she put herself in this situation. So like I said, I don't know about the other situations. She inserted herself, she was yelling. Like I said, she was being disorderly.
About her siblings, yes.
Yeah, I know. So that's why we're trying to get her name. We didn't want...
It's condoning this shit, bro.
All right. We really didn't. We was just trying to get a name.
Well, he didn't tell you. He has all their information. He knows us.
We didn't know hers. I didn't get it this morning either.
Oh, he knows everything. Between him, Scoggins, and him, they know all my kids' names, so why nobody asked them? They could have told you all my kids were.
And you proud of that? You know what I mean? You proud of that? Shit, why don't you just ask him? He knows all my kids' information. Why?
This is how much they come out here and talk.
And then I heard you say something as you came up, and nobody was in your house. I don't know who told you that.
Oh, he said that himself that, oh yeah, we bum rush your house.
No. We went to the house because she was trying to push him inside. When he was inside, she got in front of the door. Nobody went in the house. Then that's when we detained her. Nobody went in your house, man.
Well, you need to tell your detective to stop lying, because that's what he just told me, that you guys went in my house.
I didn't know. No, ma'am. Me and him were the ones at the door that detained him, and nobody got past us.
What's up?
Okay, you know me. Nobody went in your house. I give you my word. I was there. Now the investigator stood at the door. He never went in. Your son came out on his own. No officer went inside your house. I give you my word on that.
All right, so what's up with Detective?
He's out here dealing with somebody. Just like I came out here last time, and your daughter over here kept running her mouth, kept yelling at everybody, kept trying to act all, Billy Badass. What I tell you then, it was going to wind up and turning into this. I told you that last time she did that stuff with me, that she was going to wind up getting charged with it. And that's exactly what happened. Because I understand you trust your daughter to look after your son when you're not here. Mm-hmm. Eyes of the law, we show up. I explained this last time too. Public housing, we have the authority to identify anybody we find in public housing. She can't stop that. You can't even stop that. You have to be there if we are questioning your children in regards, or any questions that could incriminate them. So if I'm going to sit there and question your son about what may or may not have happened over here in Precinct 3, I need you present. To identify him, I do not need you present. I would like it just for cooperation's sake, but I don't have to have it legally.
Okay, see, everybody got something different to say.
And this is what I explained. I don't know the other one's name, but his mama's out here. I explained it the same way. All we were trying to do, and we made that clear, we were just trying to identify him. Get his name, get his information, confirm where he lived. Now, anything past that, we'd have had you here before we started questioning anything. But then, just like last time, your daughter wants to start shooting off her mouth, talking about how she's gonna go off in a minute, start running around, screaming, hollering, acting like she's about to throw down with everybody out here, getting everybody else out here riled up. And just like I told you last time, what it turned into. Now she charged for it. Last time we let her walk off. This time, no. You know, all we did was detain them. Because the same thing I told you last time. In public housing, we have the right and authority to identify anybody we find in public housing. Because it's public housing, that's the law. We asked him to identify, he decided he wants to run around, show out, act a fool. So he detained until we could positively identify him. Past that, that's what. But like I said,
Humble ain't got shit to say now.
That he stood there for a minute. I mean, he wasn't really cooperating with us, but he wasn't blocking us. He's still getting identified. So she.
Code so I can take that one cuff off her. Can you just please calm her down while we do that?
Talk.
This is for what? We got to go. It's orders be good though, because you can yell. That's my freedom of speech. I can yell if I want to. You can't tell me how to talk. That's freedom of speech. That's in the law. That's First Amendment, baby. So who don't know their rights? Yeah. But then what's the second charge about?
They think just because they know the First Amendment, they know all of them. Actually, tell us all of them.
What I did, I didn't fight them back. I didn't resist arrest, no nothing. I walked to the car and all.
I was trying to explain all that.
So what's obstruction? Because when they were trying to talk, and it's on camera. So what's obstruction? If they talk to me, and I don't have to legally say nothing back. They were trying to make him identify himself. And I told, he knew that officer, right? They seen him come out the house. So how you gonna make a child identify themselves? If you seen him come out the house, then he clearly got no shoes on. He was not outside when y'all first pulled up. That's what I'm saying. So again, man, where my camera at? Because all that shit was recorded.
I can explain it to you.
Y'all right? All that shit was recorded. All that shit was recorded. Who got the video? All that was recorded. Yeah, Mr. Needle.
Whether she got video or not, ma'am, she needs to step out the car.
Mr. Needle. Took. They started to come on the sidewalk. Go to jail.
I tried to explain it to her, but
I be down going forward. You bitch will have to come get me. I promise you that.
ma'am,
You talking to him? Why is that people?
Miss Coleman.
Ultimately, both of her children were released. However, her daughter was charged with obstruction and disorderly conduct, with a court date set for a later time.
Boy.
Regarding the shots fired incident, the investigation was concluded as no shell casings, property damage, or injuries were discovered at or near the scene. Share your thoughts below.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. This is just, hold on, my lights were off this entire time, bruh. Jeez. I ain't gonna front. My final take, you see the domino effect of being a single mother in the hood, with a lack of education and a lack of resources. The kids are an extension of Mom Dukes. Mom doesn't really have the best communication skills. Mom taught her daughter to protect her brother at all costs because mom probably has a survivor's mentality. I mean, if you're born and raised in the hood, you kind of used to suspect shit. So she probably taught her kids to watch each other, have each other's back. She's probably the older sister. She's super overprotective of her brother, even though they both look like trouble. They both screaming crash dummies, you know what I mean? It's not like y'all seem like the two to mind y'all business and get out the way. Your brother look like he causes trouble, and the sister looks like she condones it because that's her brother. And the mom just don't want anybody fucking with her kids, even though she knows that she kind of did a bad job raising them. You know what I mean? The fact that your kids don't know how to respect authority is never a good sign, especially as they get older, because it's only gonna get worse, bro. It's only gonna get worse. The entire time she had a ridiculous attitude for no reason. The red weave is just screaming, I get it, sexy red culture, bad bitch attitude, I don't gotta listen to nobody, niggas ain't shit. We get that, but it just doesn't set you up for the brightest future. You know what I mean? It really doesn't, and it starts from parenting. It starts with the things that you instill in your kids, because the real world don't give a fuck. I'm trying not to curse. The real world just don't care. Okay, so regardless of what your perception of reality is, when you step into the real world and you got to deal with people in public, we don't give a damn about your perception of reality. We care about what reality is. And the world don't revolve around you or your two kids, bruh. And you could just see, you know, obviously Mom Dukes is working, she busting her ass, trying to make ends meet. She looked like a driver for Pizza Hut. She trying the best she can, but like we're seeing a domino effect where I wouldn't be surprised if we got more videos with this same family. Life is all about choices, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys next video. I'm your host, Gabos. This is the reason teens think it's okay to disrespect police. Longer video, but hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it like always, man. Hit the subscribe button for more content. Your boy's gone. I don't wish being a single parent on anybody. You know what I mean? Especially if you from the hood, bro. It's just...